Hello and welcome to another episode. That camera is on. Make sure you make some BTS videos and everything. Roll. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rashtram, where Nation Matters, Youth Speaks. So today we have been joined by the students of Parod University and the trustee, Dr. Gitika Patel. We have also been joined by professors and dean of the university, and as always, this floor is open for the students to ask their questions and put forward their opinions. As you know, our topic for this particular town hall open forum is going to be all about education and pandemic. After the second wave of COVID-19 has hit the country and the world, education has now moved into another direction. We all thought that one day we would be sitting in our classrooms with our laptops open, but I never thought, at least I never thought, that I would not have the need to go to the college itself. But obviously things changed, and now that we are moving into another direction, let us know what the educators and the students have to say on this particular topic. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here with us. Ma'am, very first, very direct question. Like I said, this has taken us into another direction. And how are you seeing it? Your college and your medical department has played a very crucial role during the pandemic. And people are praising your hospital, your college for doing whatever they have done. So congratulations on that. And what is your opinion on the question?
Yeah, so thank you for involving us in this discussion. So yeah, you very rightly said that the pandemic came to us as a surprise element. Nobody expected this, and at least in the people sitting over here, nobody has witnessed it ever. So we were not prepared to handle something like this. If I talk as an educationalist or as a doctor, we were not prepared in either of the roles. But as soon as I remember the first day when the WHO declared it as a pandemic, when the word pandemic was declared, then we came to know that this is not a matter of 1 week or 2 weeks or 6 months. Whenever something is declared as a pandemic, it is here to stay with us for at least 2 years. So that was the perspective which came into mind. And that is when we, right on the first day, I remember that we took a meeting with all the deans and the stakeholders. And we decided that there shall be no wait period to decide on how to move further and where to go ahead. And the basic vision of everybody was that the learning shall not stop even for a single day. And with that particular motive, we started deciding things very fast. And we decided that it's not going to happen that after 1 month, the students are going to come back. And it is definitely going to take time. So the first thing we decided was how to change the perception of everybody towards a different model of teaching and learning, which was now going to be digital. So the most challenging thing which we faced was acceptance of the students as well as the teachers. I will not say only students, but it was the faculty, the teachers, because nobody is used to teaching this way, right? And we have a lot of senior people who have never used laptops as a tool of teaching in their lives. So this was really very a difficult thing for the implementation to happen. But I will say that I really appreciate the way people accepted it over a period of time, which includes teachers, the non-teaching staff, as well as the students. They accepted this modality of teaching, and everybody got acclimatized in a very short period of time, that the learning does not have to stop. So we need to keep our minds alert and focused, because as soon as you don't learn for 3 or 4 days, your mind starts getting distracted towards the negative things which are moving around you. So it was very important to keep the students focused towards what they are supposed to do, what their goals are. And that we could achieve with certain strategies. I remember forming a special cell for training the teachers. That was very important because most of us were not aware of the methodologies and the tools which are used for digital training and learning. So the first thing we did was forming a training cell which trained the faculty and the teachers on how to use these methodologies. We tried different platforms, and then we shortlisted some platforms which were most user-friendly, most effective in forms of ways of teaching, as well as the user friendliness in terms of students. Then came the issues of the internet connectivity, and because we are not used to used to using so much of internet in every place, in every house, in every house of the students also. So then see, as the challenges came, the way they were sorted. So every month or every week, I will say, would be a new challenge which we faced. and then we decided that as the challenges come, we will find out the solutions, and that is what happened. But today, I guess everybody is so used to this digital way of learning. When we say that you are coming back to classrooms, everybody is thinking, oh, is that really going to happen? So that is something which we are now experiencing, because from 15th, we have recently heard that we are going to start in 50% capacity. So now everybody is still not very sure that whether the offline modality of teaching is again going to start. So everybody is so used to that. And I am very glad to say that we also did a research work and published 2 papers on the faculty's perception and the students' perception about the digital way of teaching with standardized tools. And it was really positive to see that more than 80% of the students as well as faculty felt that it was effective. It was an effective way of teaching during the COVID pandemic. At least it was the best possible resort which we had to continue the teaching and learning in this phase. I guess people will have to, our deans and...
Now, one last question. Do you think that online education is going to be the future of education anytime?
See, I feel I cannot say that it is the future, because see, we have to balance. There are a lot of things which are not getting possible in the online education, which are the hands-on experiences, the practicals which we are not able to conduct well, the clinical teaching if I talk about the medical and paramedical students. See, I cannot bring a patient online to a student who needs to learn on the patient. I cannot bring the entire lab to a student. We can definitely take videos and put them online, but a certain hands-on experience for a skill-based learning and a practical-based learning is really very important, which cannot be replaced. But yes, definitely in this situation, this was the best possible resort. And to continue with the practical exposure, we made sure that the students don't miss out totally on it. And that is the moment when we decided to record the videos in the practicals. So our teachers would be performing the video, the practicals in the lab. We recorded it and we made sure to post it to the students so that at least they have a virtual experience of the practicals happening. So that is how we tried, but I cannot say that totally replaces the offline modality of teaching. There are a lot of things, the group discussions, I can say interactions between the students, they are really important to develop your skills, develop your cognitive skills, and the practicals and hands-on is something which is really important for the undergraduate, especially for postgraduates, and more important for the PhD scholars. So as you go up, more and more practical and hands-on experiences are must. But online teaching has come to us as in a positive way. If I say, we have seen a lot of good experiences. We have never used these platforms for certain things which we can regularly use. For example, if I talk about using Zoom or Google Classroom for a webinar, we could bring more than 20 international faculty on one platform through these these platforms, which otherwise in offline way of conferences, it is really very difficult. So we have explored these ways and we have now incorporated them in our way of teaching, and I'm sure we are going to continue even if the students are back to the classes. We will definitely keep continuing these platforms for the better things which we have explored, the advantages of these platforms.
Right. Folks, we also have been joined by the 3 professors from the university itself, and the floor is open to you. If you have any questions for Gitika ma'am as well as your professors, your opinions on how things are going on right now, how you expect them to be, happening. Please introduce yourself before you ask the question or you put forward your opinion.
Please let us know if we are supposed to introduce ourselves. Yes, please.
Who was going to start?
You can start with sharing the experience.
Yeah, start with your experiences. Start from you? Who? Yeah, all right. Ma'am, you have to give me. Introduce yourself first.
So, I'm Neil Champanik, and currently I'm pursuing my graduation from film and TV production. So, as you know, this field is like, you all know, we have to go to the field and record some things and record the sound as well, understand the lightings also. So we are missing this thing absolutely. But yeah, as come to the online thing, we can really sit and observe the perception of other people, the other students, very properly and very intimately. Because when our professor try to explain us, we can really connect with us, with the other students when they call us. And the other thing I feel is like when, if we talk about the post-pandemic thing, we are still going to be connected with this virtual thing. We are still going to be connected with this online thing. So whether my son is in the other country, he can tell us like join the meet fast, and I have to say something to you. So that's the very good advantage I would say. But
Right.
yeah, the field is like very uh, very prosperous. So yeah, we are missing something definitely. Yeah, but it has its own pros and cons. So
Right. Anyone else, or should we start with? Yeah, please.
Myself, Pitesh Mishra, pursuing BTech Mechanical final year. Like being from a technical field, from engineering background, practical exposure is a thing which we require. But due to this pandemic, we got to, unlike, we became technically sound because engineers are not like, and that too mechanical engineers are more sound in machines. But
I'm sure.
because of this, we are aware of the technological aspects. Like now we are aware of the webinars, and mostly the main positive out of this was the digital sessions were continuous and regular, so we did not miss out on our studies for a single day. From the day the pandemic was announced, from then also we did not miss out on the sessions. And the major prospect of that was that the webinars, because of the webinars, the field experts and the people having subject matter expertise, they were exposed to us, and we got to session to this. So because of that, like this is the thing which is common in the Western culture, like in Canada and other countries. There are teaching faculties who are from other countries who take sessions on a weekly basis, but because of this we are aware of that, and it is one of the main prospects of that.
Right. Coming to the teachers, how much did you miss your students?
A lot.
The mic.
We really miss them a lot, but then I'm very glad that we've been able to take this journey real quick.
Right.
So when many other universities were still thinking and pondering like how are we going to deal with it and how will we manage, the first thing we did was that okay, if whatever has happened, let us first think about now what next. So we always had this approach, the attitude that the management had. Since all the trustees of the universities are actively involved in the field of education, so they definitely understand the importance of it, and they always have this attitude of what next.
Right.
No matter what the problem is, how can we deal with it? So taking up this, but again, the way people have been discussing, there are some pros and cons, because even we talk about learning styles. So the auditory learners or the visual learners are very comfortable with the online approach, but the kinesthetic learners, especially in the engineering field and in the designing field, we've got a lot of kinesthetic learners, people
Right.
who are, who learn with hands-on approach.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when you think about education, it basically means to bring forth something that you have within, and all those things doesn't really come in the classroom setup. So apart from that, I have seen my kids learning so many things during recess time. They learn about each other's cultures, they learn about so many things, the hands-on approach, the practical things from the teachers in the staff room and not in the active class. So they're missing out on important stuff, definitely.
Right.
And I guess
Now, ma'am, before we move to sir, because you are a psychology professor, there has been this one particular study which said that the students and the teachers, more importantly the students, their mental health has been affected a lot during the entire pandemic. They were not able to meet their friends, they were not able to come to college, school, whatever for the matter of fact. So what do you have to say on that?
I think the major concern have been that people have started developing personalities which are very extreme in nature, specifically into the case of developing online personalities and offline personalities. So, they show some traits which are so different compared to offline personalities. So, I can be very, in the field of psychology, the major concern has been that people are very different the way they react and behave on social media or online. They'll be trolling people like anything, or they'll express everything because there is this confidentiality, anonymity, and they can be expressive, and they can say anything that they feel like. Offline में शायद वो उतना ज़्यादा express नहीं करेंगे, right? So there is a difference. Even in the education system, we have seen that mental health has been definitely affected.
Right.
Because our brain is made to multitask a few things. But in case of online education, I think you people can't disagree to this, that class to chal hi raha hai, but then always the screen would be minimized for a second and there'll be multiple things going on that screen. Right from, and there's so many distractions. It was not the case before. Classroom mein when you're sitting, kuch na kuch karke, you have to focus. How long would you wander simply mentally?
Right.
So you will wander and then you'll come back and listen to the teacher, but it will be fine. In case of online, what is happening is the screen is minimized. There are so many multiple tabs open which are taking away your attention. So, wo best of both world wala to scene hi nahi raha. We are getting the worst of everything. Because at the end of the day, we've got so much of information and have no clue what to do about it.
Right.
Physically, we are not draining any energy. We are not having any exercise. So, end of the day, the entire routine is hampered. It takes a toll on the mental and physical health. There's so many people who sleep at around 2:30 a.m.
Yes.
वो भी because of the internet addiction, mobile addiction. जब तक mobile गिरता नहीं है मुंह पे तब तक they'll be scrolling onto something. So people are busy like that. They'll wake up late. They'll wake up, get online, and then. So we've made sure our teachers were always, every 15 minutes they're like, come on, switch on your camera, show me this, show me that. So we had to come up with tactics.
Right.
और बीच में कुछ क्विज लगा रहे हम या कुछ तो ऐसा कर रहे by which we can ensure that they are there with us mentally, physically, emotionally, every which way.
Right.
So there have been some extra steps that our teachers also learned, but they've been very proactive even in learning that.
Gitika ma'am, this morning we had the same town hall with MS University, and over there Dr. Inamdar said that this particular batch that has got mass promotion, according to him, is one of the most unluckiest batch. Do you have a take on that?
You're talking about the 12th standard students or the college students? Okay, my take will be that we have not mass promoted our students, frankly. We have taken the due exams. To inform, we specially brought this portal known as World Assessment Council. This is a wonderful examination portal. And right from the day one, we decided to start the digital learning. We decided that exams cannot be skipped. Exam can never go as an option. So exam has to be there. So the exams were very well taken on this platform, and these were almost like a routine exam because it has lot of features which can catch if you are not giving exam and your friend is sitting next to you or you're trying to do something. It has video proctoring and so many features. So we made sure that right from the day one, the students were made aware that they are supposed to give exams, and that is how we could catch their attention in the class. Otherwise, it would have been really very difficult because it's not possible to give that take it granted option to the students, because see, every place there would be in a class of 100 there would be 10 students or 15 students who will be very keen on doing everything properly, but there would be a batch of people who would get lost somewhere in the process. Yeah, and they would then suddenly realize that we did not study the entire time because we are going to be mass promoted. So that was not an option for us, and we have not given a thought on that. So exams have been conducted for all the batches. I always feel that mass promotion is the worst thing to do. Even when there are no options left on a very large scale, certain things had to be done this year. That's okay, but at our university scale, at our level, it was definitely possible. So we made sure that exams, even internal exams and class tests, are not taking a break for us. So university exams, it was never an option to take a break in that. And the students have accepted it well. There were certain internet things, some small
that
issues
nobody is
which were
panicking
coming,
because
but
of
there was
these
an
things,
entire
and somebody who was not able to attempt well because of some technical issues was given a second chance. And we made sure that the students, they don't panic a lot, but at the same end they are alert enough to make sure that whatever has been taught, they are supposed to learn it and then execute it in the examination. But at the same end they are alert enough to make sure that whatever has been taught, they are supposed to learn it and then execute it in the examination. Right. Sir, what is your take on the entire discussion that we are doing right now about the education and the pandemic?
Thank you. At the outset, I would like to extend a salute, not even thanks, to the medical fraternity, particularly Arul Srivastava Hospital. Let us take it a little bit psychologically. Okay. We were not knowing what this virus is all about. Suddenly we saw there is a term popular, lockdown and all lockdown. Okay. So everything was new and people started using new terms like new normal even.
Yeah.
Online teaching, new normal. Okay, fine. But to be very frank, as an organization, because I have not missed my office at least with the dedication, the reason being, I was having this much of strength. We have one Sevasram over here where the tremendous work is going on so far pandemic is concerned and support system they have built up. So it was the courage entire Parul family got it. And to be very frank, we performed very well, right? From
I'm sure.
examination to everything. Now, as you were saying, my experience, I've been teacher, I always take teaching as storytelling with little bit of drama types. So, like just now I mentioned dramatization, some people started smiling. So I missed those smiles in the offline responses, but that was not my choice. Okay, that was chance. So digital also a chance. I took it as teacher as a chance. I started being a head of the institution, training all the faculties how to do that. You have to dramatize the things behind the screen,
Right.
and you have to understand the other part is also doing wonderful job. And to be very frank, I am telling you, I have informed to our management also, because I am from the management faculty.
Right.
Right. In management education, if you name, online is taking place like anything. Okay, I'm not saying this is the ultimate thing, but hybrid system we call it. But what percentage of hybrid? Okay, that we started adopting. Okay, now people are appreciating webinars. For example, in 7:30 we have one Insta Live. Okay,
Okay.
today,
Mm-hmm.
which I was mentioning also.
Yeah.
So this way, what I feel, I'm very much comfortable with students now.
Might be possible.
It became new normal for me also. Okay, next week onwards, when I'll be having the normal classes, might be possible I have to adapt a new thing. Because almost more than 18 months. It has happened. Yes, it is a challenge. It will remain as a challenge. And Madam also mentioned, when it is pandemic, no one can predict anything. Everything is uncertain. Now we have to go for uncertainty management. But as an organization, I'm lucky. Digital platform, to be very frank, we are leading, including the examination, weekly test, everything is happening very normal way. Okay. But I wish that offline teaching should come back as early as possible.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Any of you, any questions for sir? I expected so many questions.
Do you think that
Anyways,
when it
sir,
comes to the Indian education
they're very quiet.
all,
Yeah, I'm
we
sure.
evolved from the Gurukul system.
Sir, do you think that when it comes to the Indian education system, we evolved from the Gurukul system to being in the classes, studying on the blackboards, later on the whiteboards, later on the projectors, and now completely on the screen. How are you seeing this complete evolution that has taken place? I would rather say, especially for India.
And when we had a whiteboard and blackboard, perhaps people.
See, when there were Gurukuls, no one has thought about the blackboard and whiteboard. And when we had a whiteboard and blackboard, perhaps people would not have thought about online
It has been
teaching.
little bit accelerated.
But these are the some evolutions which were supposed to be there. It's just the pandemic because of which it has been little bit accelerated. And the things which we were supposed to see perhaps after 20-30 years, it has been preponed.
The people were
So,
ready for adoption of the new technology.
Of
And
course,
that is what
on
needs
face
to
of
be
it,
done.
teachers were not ready, the students were not ready, but
That is what
somewhere inside, the people were ready for adoption of the new technology. And that is what has been done within a very short period of time. And that is what many of the Almighty desires to educate the people in a different technology. So,
And in our
such thing
legal
happens.
profession, unlike engineering or
If I talk about
medical,
my own profession, that is,
our laboratory
I
is
head
the
the
courtroom.
faculty of law as a
And we
dean.
have very nice.
And in our legal profession, unlike engineering or medical,
legal system also.
our laboratory is the
Students are not
courtroom.
been deprived of
Yes.
And we have very nicely adopted the
mode of
digital
practical has been changed.
legal system
Now
also.
courts are working
So
online,
my students are not been deprived for the
They do
practical
not
training also.
feel that,
So the mode of practical has been changed. So now courts are working online, so my students are also getting online training.
Right.
So they do not feel that okay, being a mechanical engineer, I was supposed to take up the spanner and do something. Our teaching is going on, and
Alright,
perhaps
any more questions
in
for
all the
Deepika,
other
ma'am?
fields also, people are ready
You can ask
to
for any
take this,
questions that you want.
adopt this change.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions for Geetika, ma'am? You can ask her any questions that you want.
First of all, good evening, everybody.
Yeah, please. Just a second.
And I'm a medical
Please
intern
introduce
currently.
yourself.
So when we were pursuing this online studies, so first of all, good evening, everybody. I am Fenisha, and I'm a medical intern currently. So when we were pursuing this online studies, so at that time I was a final year student. So it was like I have to learn more, I have to be in practical studies more. I want to see the patients. So yeah, that all I have missed. But online learning was always a fantasy for us Indian students. But when we came to this, and almost in a week or in 15 days when we went home, we have been introduced with this system. And it was like every day we were used to this, and not even a single day we have missed any of the lectures. And it was like every subject we have learned at the comfort of our home. So it was like a dream which came true, because if, as ma'am told, that if we would have been distracted for 3 to 4 days from studies, then definitely we would have been in any other field, and we would not have been acquainted with the medicine again. So it's good that we have been with the medicine and the different subjects related to that, being at the comfort of our home. So yeah, our university has definitely
So there was so much
exceeded our
of, I
expectations
can
for
say,
us.
there
Right.
were certain advantages.
Anyone who
having a
missed
fractured leg
bunking
would never
the
have come
college,
to college, you know.
it
but
was not an option this
comfortably
time.
attending the online classes. Somebody falling ill would not have come to college first. So there are certain advantages which we realize, small things. The world
So your
has
attendance was
become very
full
small.
for the whole month.
We could learn from so many people, which otherwise is really difficult to get them all at one place. And that was a time when we would contact anybody in the US or in a European country, and they would say yes to coming, because it was just a matter of 1 hour or 1.5 hours. And that was a time when we could just bring the whole world to our students. That is what I can tell. And we could extract whatever maximum was possible, and doing the best in this situation was something which was the focus and the vision during this time. And not comparing it with what are the problems we are facing, what are the disadvantages of online learning, because in the situation whatever best you can do has to be the perspective and focus of everybody, and that is what we try to make sure that everybody works with that perspective, that this is the best possible option we have in this current situation. And that is what we try to make sure that everybody works with that perspective, that this is the best possible option we have in this current situation.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, sir. So, thank you so much, folks, for coming here, joining us this evening. And your college is starting soon, and we hope you all the very best as you're going to move from online to offline. And also, it's a good thing that as you will get to meet your girlfriend, boyfriends every day in the canteens, libraries. So, with this, Asha, your college, yeah, the medical.
In fact, that is one thing we just started. I've just started getting into the classes, and the first thing we are trying to do is trying to change the perspective and attitude towards it.
Right.
Like what ma'am said, very rightly. Adding to that, the moment now when we are trying to begin with classes offline and all, we are trying to just change the attitude, the perspective. Because the moment we say COVID, it brings a little negation. The language connotation brings a little negative feelings in our mind. Or when we say exams, it brings a little negative feeling in our mind. So the first thing we need to do and work upon is change our perspective, change the attitude. So the moment people come and we try to give all the positivity, that it's going to be real fun, because they again have to sit there in the class and they're going to miss the online there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very fun, and we are equally looking forward to have kids.
So you're going to be a little lenient when the classes start again.
We always promise.
Take the mic if you want to
It
speak.
will be better if they have practicals are as a pharmacy student. I think offline students practicals. So it will be better if they have practicals are things where working really. Offline may be a better option. For practicals, online was not bad. Obviously, for many students were working really hard.
That is
But
what everybody
then
here is
for
speaking.
practicals,
So you're correct, very correct.
Having these offline classes are much more better.
During the pandemic was going on, I had a thought.
We get to learn lessons of life.
Yeah.
Then let me check the offline first.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but it was a
You're all speaking towards the end.
Maybe you'll have to edit.
I want to ask that what's your thought that what will be the impact of the online batch when they in terms of the job opportunities when they go. I know it's just a thought, but
I think if there's a lot of time yet, and we have missed on, I guess, not more than a
Yeah.
year.
I want to
So
ask
there is
what's
still
your-
time left to
what's
catch up
your
on
thought
what you
that
have
what will
missed.
be the impact
So
of
I'm
the
sure you
online
can
batch
make up
when they,
faster. Whatever you have missed,
in
you'll
terms
try
of the
to.
job opportunities.
You'll just realize that I have
I know
missed
it's
up, so
just a
I'm going to
thought,
make up more
but
during this pending 2-3 years, and I'm sure there will be nothing on the losing end. So that's a positive. That's a positive thing which we have to keep in the mind. So don't worry. The online batch will be smarter as far as the digitalization and the technology is concerned. And there are a lot of new things which we have learned. How to adapt to the situation, how to be flexible in certain things. You have learned so much that you'll realize when it comes into your behavior and personality. I feel that everybody has learned a lot. The online batch will be smarter as far as the digitalization and the technology is concerned. And there are a lot of new things which you have learned. How to adapt to the situation, how to be flexible in certain things. You have learned so much that you'll realize when it comes into your behavior and personality. I feel that everybody has learned a lot in this 1 year. Yes, yes.
Sorted?
Ignorance is not. I would just add one more point, as you said about getting
Yeah.
this particular digitalization and online process requires a little bit of cyber awareness. what we
Yes,
talked about
very true.
before. Because ignorance is not the excuse.
Yes.
And we understand that many of these teenagers and the students are ignorant about the cyber crime. So I would say they do not know what are they doing, but they do it.
Yes.
So, and that is what the Bharat University has taken up the project also about cyber awareness.
How nice.
So through your platform also, I would just send the message that
Sure.
through the online classes or during online classes, they should focus on the study rather than the
It was compulsory for you all to take lectures. Sometimes you miss lectures by.
Anyone
saying
has
that,
something to say? Yeah, sure.
Myself, Priya.
The best excuse you must have received from teacher as student, the internet issue is going on.
That was a favorite.
It was compulsory for you all to
Either
take
way,
lectures. Sometimes
when
you
we are
miss
saying that,
lectures by
please,
saying that, yeah,
come on
injured,
the
yeah, ill.
on mode with video, you say, sir, my bandwidth is the problem. The best excuse you must have received from teacher as student, the internet issue is going on. Actually, it is all either way. When we are saying that, please come on the on mode with video, you say, sir, my bandwidth is the problem. All these technical challenges are there. Okay. See, anything happens. There is a say, what he does for the best. And Professor was mentioning, if you understand the economics, Malthusian theory, population control, population growth, all those things. A long back he had given this theory. And what one of our student, lovely students saying, most probably he is from this background, I mean creative departments. I request him or all of you, please watch the digital platform, how it has changed totally within this year. Even huge production houses are switching over because we don't know the future. You know, there is a say management jargon might be. You cannot use yesterday's method of business in today's business and be in the business tomorrow. Australian management consultant has given. And another thing, the Darwin's theory, okay, it is earlier, most probably it was survival for the fittest. Now it is the fastest, to be very frank. Ma'am, just to tell you one point, I am not saying something very positive towards the entire discussion. If amount of questions are coming less, resistive questions, meaning this digital platform from this organization has done a tremendous job, and I'm sure if you compare with the rest of the country I'm talking, okay, not world level. We did a tremendous job so far, online teaching is concerned. And everything has been recorded. It is not I am trying to, as professor of this organization, some sort of hollow claim. No. You name the branch, I have seen people have done a tremendous job. So, what you were saying, the percentage of excuses, either end, from student or the faculty, is very, very less. Very, very less. And moreover, we have become more values oriented, to be very frank. If really internet is not working, teachers are saying, yes, I'll reconnect. Even I have seen people are logging multiple login. Okay. In my case also, I do log in multiple as case specific. So this is what as teacher I have seen. Otherwise, students are also very honest. Yes, might be they are listening to music, but they are last minute में जब attendance, whenever we are asking attendance, takatak, all those enrollment numbers will start on the chat box. So these things will happen. These are very natural.
I have a confession to make again. I'm a huge fan of this generation because I've learned so many things from them. And the first time when I got on Google Meet, they were teaching, ma'am, क्या दिख रहा है screen पे? What is on the right side? देखो तो option वहाँ दिख रहा है, देखो यहाँ dot दिख रहा है. So it was the first time, and they got very active, and then I started learning. So be it multitasking, be it internet, be it so many things.
To explain
we've
the
also
students
learned a
about
lot
the
of things from
pandemic.
there. So thank you for that.
I think the easiest to explain to
Yeah, please.
about the pandemic was to medical students because they understood a lot of things about it. But it was difficult to convince them that they are not going to be with the clinicals and with the patients. But I think in between first wave and second wave, we got some chance to give you some exposure. There were some students who were scared to come to colleges, but about I guess 3 months we called the students and they came, and they were it was difficult to really very enthusiastic to learn on whatever they were missing. And I'm sure very soon you are already back into classes. So to explain to the students was not as difficult as it was to make everybody accept that this is going to happen. I guess 3 months students were very receptive, I guess, and they all adapted to this way of and the modality of teaching. I guess we have got a very good response from the students. And we used to take attendance on our personal things like how is the attendance of different colleges. So almost everywhere we have never noticed that this is going to happen. Very less, or students were very receptive, I guess, and they all adapted to how much was going inside the minds is a different story. But at least they were trying to be present in the class. We used to take attendance on our personal things like how is the attendance of different colleges. So almost everywhere we have never noticed that it was very less or where we need to work upon. The students were comfortably attending. How much was going inside the minds is a different story. But at least they were trying to be present in the class.
Yeah.
My name is Dhruv. My question is for teachers only that what are you expecting after the offline classes resume in the behavior of the children? What are you expecting in the moods of the children? How they will react after the offline classes are resumed?
In statistics also. You want the answer lighter part or the serious part? Lighter part, the sleeping will be there, normal. 9:30 they might sleep. I have to accept it. Okay. Serious part, yes, adaptability. What will happen? We need to give, in statistics also, we give margin. So we have to give a little bit of margin, which we give. We know if it is 15th, the 15th everything will be okay. It is not like that. 5, 6, 7, 8 days.
I have a question to all the students. Do you
But
watch
it
a
will
boring movie?
again become another sort of.
Do you watch movies in Netflix?
But nowadays, in the online classes, many students have been focusing on the online games during the classes, so it would be very difficult to focus on the offline.
I have a question to all the students. Do you watch a boring movie?
It is a question
No,
of
not at all.
Do you watch movies in Netflix and Amazon Prime? So do you think that my movies, I'm a bad star or my movies
No,
are-
you are perfect.
You are perfect?
Yeah.
So maybe the teachers I have seen,
methods.
they are perfect, even more than perfect in digital platform.
So,
It is a question of the
Again,
movie is
it is
interesting or boring.
smartness.
How I
I
connect.
was telling you, the fastest.
It is nothing else. That's why I was mentioning, earlier challenge was offline connectivity. Now the challenge is online connectivity. There are many methods
You have not missed.
depending upon own choices.
Those
So,
were risks she was mentioning in the
again,
morning.
it is the smartness, as I was telling you, the fastest will survive. Okay, how do you adapt? As
I think
our student was
adding
telling,
logically
sir,
to his question,
what will happen to the
there'll
future,
be a lot
those
of,
who missed?
we'll have to
You
work on
have
the
not
focus of
missed.
the
You
children
are lucky.
because now they are used to getting up for
Those who have
the
missed, she
going
was
out
mentioning
and
in the
having some
morning,
snacks and
might
drinking
be
water, coming back and sitting
respecting
again,
the values, I don't
putting
want to
off the
name. I
video.
know many
So that will
colleges
not
they
be an
have
option of putting a video off in the
Those who have
class.
missed.
So focus and sticking to your seat
adding
for
logically to
50
his
minutes
question,
class or 1 hour class, whatever
there'll
we
be
have.
lot of,
We'll also have to give them time to adjust to that.
Now they are used to getting up
Because
from going out and
after
having some
so much
snacks
of
and drinking
time
water,
they are
coming back and
getting to a
sitting
new
again,
system. So
putting off
focus
the video.
and
So that will
sticking
not
to
be an
one
option of
place
putting a
will
video
be
off in the class.
something which we'll
So
have to work upon. The
focus and
teachers will have
sticking
to
to
be
your
a bit
seat
flexible
for
in
50
those.
minutes class
We'll have
or
to
1
be
hour
maybe
class,
starting
whatever we
with
have.
shorter
We'll have
classes, say
also have
40
to
minutes,
give
giving a
them
break
time
of
to
10
adjust to
minutes.
that.
Because after so much of time they are getting to a new system. So focus and sticking to one place will be something which we'll have to work upon. The teachers will have to be a bit flexible in those. We'll have to be maybe starting with shorter classes, say 40 minutes, giving a break.
You let them open their dabbas in the class.
No, in fact, I'd also like to add, we've already started talking about student engagement to teachers.
Right.
Because now, even in offline mode, what will happen is they will also get some space to breathe. In online, what happens is your cameras are off, your mic is mute, and the teacher keeps speaking. So ऐसा लगता है कि मतलब 200 लोगों की सभा है, but धृतराष्ट्र की सभा है, कुछ दिखता ही नहीं, पता ही नहीं. At least in offline, the teacher will also get to have an interactive session. She'll be able to see the body language of students. Are they being focused or are they not really interested? So that would be helpful.
Right.
So our teachers are trained for that also. But we definitely expect a smarter version of teaching.
All right, thank you so much everyone for joining us this evening, and we hope that you all had fun. And we hope to see you again soon when we come up with new and better topics every month. We hope that your university welcomes us again when we have such town halls again. So with this and a lot more that we have to know about the country and where the nation matters, what matters to the nation and what battles are the real battles that the nation is fighting. So with this and a lot more that you need to know, make sure that you keep watching Rashtram, where nation matters. Thank you.